Hey guys! I want to say happy Tuesday because it's Tuesday when I'm recording this, but if you watch this on another time, just happy day. I am sporting one of the shirts from our new line. It says, I am here for relaxation. This will come in red, sage green, and a tan. Those are the three colors for our spring line, and I am so excited for that to come out. Stay tuned. Make sure you are watching our pages because we are going to do a pre-sale starting on the 18th. So with special code for discount. So if you want to jump in on our new line, again, this one says, I am here for relaxation. Has a couple of decals there. You can jump in on that pre-sale starting on the 18th. Second thing I wanted to talk about today was I heard this thing on a podcast I was just listening to, and so I thought I would share it. Sorry, my hair is going to drive me nuts because I just got it done, so it's all curly. But what I heard was this woman, and it was actually Erin Brockovich that was talking, and she said that when you ask people to close their eyes and kind of go to that happy place, 9 times out of 10, they think of a place in nature. And I don't know about you, but I am that way. If you tell me to close my eyes and go to my happy place, I immediately think of the rock that overlooks the lake at Mark Twain Lake in Hannibal. That is my happy place. It's in nature. And 9 times out of 10, most people go to someplace in nature. So why aren't we getting into nature more? That's the thing that I never understood is like, why don't people make this a part of their life? If their happy place is truly getting into nature, why aren't you doing it more? So I wanted to talk about one of the downloads that you can get when you buy the book on pullthroughsites.com is how to get into nature more without camping. Because I understand that there's so many people out there that, you know what, maybe camping isn't your thing, and that's okay. But how can you still get into nature and make it easy? Well, one of the really easy ways is go for a hike. Do you have places around you? I know we have several parks around us, several trails around us that we can throw on our hiking boots and hit the trail. We do that probably on a semi-regular basis, I would say, especially when it's warmer. When it's cold, I'm not a hiker. I can't do the cold. But nonetheless, get out and go for a hike. Or better yet, just go for a walk without your headphones in. And that's a hard one for some people because, you know, they want to have that's a great time to listen to a podcast or get pumped up or whatever. But if you just go for a walk around your neighborhood and instead of, you know, looking at like what neighbor hasn't pulled their trash cans in, like look at the birds. There's so many things that you notice whenever you're not thinking about the songs playing in your head, your to-do lists. You just literally look at the birds. Rusty and I went on a drive yesterday morning over to Carlisle Lake, which is about an hour and a half into Illinois from St. Louis. And there were so many birds, not to mention bald eagles, which this one eagle was just absolutely huge. We actually got out and started like walking and I filmed it all to like get closer to him. He was huge and it was beautiful just to like take it all in, like get into nature and take it all in. Other things that you can do, go for a bike ride. If you are close to a lake or something like that, go for a paddleboard or a kayak. I know there's some lakes here close to us that you can rent these. Sorry, somebody's coming in. Smokes, you can't be on the video. Sorry about that. But if you go to like, you know, a local lake and if they let you rent paddleboards or kayaks, try doing that. Just anything to get you outside and get you into nature if camping isn't your thing. I think it's crazy, again, if you sit back and think that 9 out of 10 people, when you tell them to go to their happy place, they immediately go somewhere in nature, but they don't make it a part of their life to get into nature on a regular basis. That is something that I had to overcome. That is something that I talk about in the book, How Camping Saved My Life. My specific way for getting into nature is camping because I can go and have the luxuries of home in my camper, be by a lake, go hiking, walk the dogs, meet new friends, do all it, and have like relaxation and downtime in nature. That is my happy place. That's why I wrote the book. That's why I tell my story. That's why I give practical advice in the book about like how I make it work for me. Meaning I'm super type A. I say that in the book. I like things to be in order. And so I want to just walk into my camper and like everything be set up. And so what are practical ways that you can do that? And I've set up those systems. So if camping is not your thing, but you still want to get into nature because you know that that's where you feel connection, that's where you feel your purpose, that's where you feel everything, try a hike. Try walking around the neighborhood with no headphones. Heck, leave the cell phone at home if you feel safe enough to do that. And just notice the things that are nature, like birds and trees and things like that, and not, the neighbor's trash cans. Try going for a bike ride. Try going kayaking or paddleboarding or anything like that that you feel like will get you outside and get you just taking in nature rather than sitting inside watching the same reruns on Netflix. Look, I'm guilty of it too. I watch Netflix reruns all the time, but I also have to get into nature. So that's my quick tip for you today. If you need help finding ways to get into nature or anything from us, drop a comment below, shoot us an email, let us know how we can help. Also, on our website, I do under the resources tab, if you are looking for a camper and you want some suggestions from people like us who've camped for we've camped for over a decade now. We're on 13, almost 14 years that we've been camping together, from tent all the way up to our 40-foot Montana now. Look, we'll help you because we created this quick little form, like, what do you want your camping experience to look like? And we ask like some really specific questions that you're probably never going to get asked if you go to a dealer or buy outright. Like, you're probably never going to get asked these questions, but we ask you these questions because we know these are the things that you're going to deal with. We ask you these and then we help guide you into campers that we think would be perfect for whatever your situation. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can go over to our website, pullthroughsites.com. Under the resources tab, it's Find Your Camper. Fill out the quick, I think there's 10 questions, and one is your name and the other one's your email. So really 8 questions that will let us help you find your right camper. So thank y'all for tuning in today. If you need a copy of the book, you can get a printed copy on Amazon. If you need,